Hey guys, thanks for watching the replay of this video. Hey Nelma. Well, Gladys, hello. Why aren't you working today? Are you doing nothing? Gladys, are you just sitting home? I shouldn't even turn the camera around today. I am looking haggard. I'm looking like I'm sick, but I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna just be really quick. Hey Monica, hey everybody. You're playing hooky. Is that how you spell hooky? Hooky. Hokey? Oh Lord, no, I look horrific today. Okay, so what I'm maybe that's how you spell hooky. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna do my penguin doodle, and I asked this question. I'm gonna talk while I doodle. Okay, so let me get you set up in my holder. Okay, yeah, I asked this question about what stops you from doing exactly what you want to do? Because you guys just type it in. Maybe you're doing exactly what you want to do, and you're like, I'm doing it, I'm good. But I'm curious about that, because I didn't film anything, but I went to the Nest the other day, and I went to this thing called a bucket list party, and it was really super. Oh, social conventions. Wow, that's an answer I didn't think about. Man, you guys keep answering that, because I'm doodling, but I'll try to read them, but mainly I'll probably just go back and read them afterwards, because I just think it's an interesting question. Amy, hi, how are you? Two chicken. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, are you kidding me? Why? That's nuts. That's nuts in the head. Well, you're doing stuff though, Stephanie. You're doing stuff. You're doing it. You got a book and everything. That's pretty big time. Yeah, so I went to this. That's interesting. Self-defeatist. Wow. Wow, you guys are complex. Like, I thought people would say, my kids are too little, or I don't have enough money, or, you know, things like that. And I got no solution for that. I'd be like, oh, touche. I guess you just have to wait. Guess you just have to save, you know. Interesting. I just think it's an interesting question, because anyway, at this I can't think of what it's called. At this bucket list party that I went to, that was really the whole premise of the whole thing. It wasn't like I'm going to sabotage. Nelma, holy cow. This bucket list thing wasn't like, oh, let's sit down and write a list and say, I'm going to go to Paris. You know, it wasn't like just like dream list or something like that. It was about, what do you really, really want to do? What do you want to do? Not thinking about, like, not taking into consideration money, not taking into consideration time, not taking into consideration what? I'm not on? Yeah, I am. What? Yeah, I am. I'm getting brown hearts. Yeah, my husband said you're not on. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not taking into consideration practical things. Just look in your heart and say, what would light me up? Like, what would make me really happy? And it can be ridiculous. Like, we had to write down 10 things, and like some of them were practical. Like some of them I would like, you know, it would light me up if I could. Good, I am so on. It would light me up if I could write a children's book. I mean, not write, if I could illustrate a children's book. So that would totally excite me. It would totally excite me. One of my things was, it would excite me if I could own a roller skating rink. Do I really want to own a roller skating rink when it really comes down to it? Probably not, because that's not smart. But like, what are the things about that make me really happy, you know? And, you know, it dredges up Stephanie, are you laughing at my dream? Don't laugh at my dreams. I know it's silly, but you know why? Because it's about what you really, just gets your brain working. I don't think about those things. I'm like obsessed all the time with thinking about what's practical and what's going to make me money and what's going to do that. But you know, I don't know. It's just a super interesting thing, and I'm going to be interested to see what you guys wrote because I haven't been reading very well. So, yeah. I just think it's a good question to try to think about what you would do to just try to not be so practical. Like one of the women's, geez, I got nothing else to draw on here. One of the women's things on her list was to be a fairy. She was like, I would love it if I could be a fairy. Like if a genie popped out of a bottle and said, you get these wishes without thinking what really makes sense. What do you want to be? I want to be a fairy. So that's my question. I was just really interested to see what you guys thought and what you're doing right now. I know. Oh, you like the scope about the Illustrator? I was worried that it turned out too simple or too, I don't know, maybe it was boring to people. I can do more though, if you guys like those on the computer. This is my Gratadoodle. No, it's not my Gratadoodle, it's not November. I'd want a coffee shop. Oh, see, that's interesting. So, you know, like even during the thing, when we were talking about that, so like, let me flip you guys around because this is done. My penguin is done. That's all he's gonna do. Yeah. So during this bucket list thing, the lady that led it was like, okay, Jessica, it's not really. You really don't want to own a coffee shop. Most likely, you don't want to quit doing art. You don't want to do the stuff to run a coffee shop, but like. Just like to implement those sort of things into your life more. Like go sit at the coffee shop, go work at the coffee shop. Like what is it about it that you love about the coffee shop? So I just thought it was interesting. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. And that's what I just wanted to see what you guys would answer. So I don't need to be on camera much longer because I have made a vow to not cut my hair for 6 months. So bear with me. I don't know what this is going to turn out like. It's probably not going to be good. Yeah, short and sweet. I don't like scopes longer than 10 minutes. I can't sit there and watch them longer than 10 minutes. Well, I can at night, but not during the day. What do I want to do? I want to do, those were my things. Illustrated children's book was my #1. Own a roller skating rink was my #2. What was the other thing? It was about, think about like something that stresses you. And if you could get rid of that stressor overnight. Say like your closet's super messy. Don't think about like I would physically have to clean the closet. Think about poof, it's clean. Like what do you want to happen? And you know, take teeny tiny little steps towards making those things happen. I had to come home and download the Rick Springfield song that I used to roller skate to. That was like a one step in just, I guess, giving you more happiness day to day. So just thought. So thank you so much for you guys listening. And this was quite a rant and a ramble, but that's all. That's all I had for today. So I will broadcast from the nest tomorrow because they're having a big sale. And so they're going to have art stuff there. And I'll show you guys what they have. So it'll be interesting. It'll be pretty cool. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.